is freezing in my house, so I'm wearing a blanket. Do not judge me. Hey guys, so today I'm doing another story time video, and I've been meaning to post stuff, but I got my phone taken away, and I wasn't really allowed to be on YouTube. So I went to VidCon last year, and the year before, and specifically last year was the best year, I think, in my opinion, even though I've only been twice. I had so much more fun last year. There were so many more people I met, and there was one specific person that really made the whole experience just amazing, and I'm going to be telling you what that was. So at VidCon they always have these like panels, and there's different areas where these panels occur. There's the key main stage, which is the biggest stage, which is huge, and that's where like the main big panels happen. Then there's also the YouNow stage where they have other YouTubers and sometimes YouNowers and stuff go on the stage and talk. And then there's the gaming area where there was two different panel areas in the gaming section. One of them I think was mostly for like playing video games, like we actually go on stage and like play video games, and the other one was more like gaming YouTubers going up and answering questions and stuff like that. So my brother and I, we wanted to go and see this certain panel, this charity panel that featured Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye was supposed to be there, but he didn't. But my brother and I wanted to go see it, and my sister, she wasn't really into that. She's more in the makeup area, like she likes those kind of people. So she was gonna go and wait for another panel. And my best friend Salma that came with me, she went off with Maya to go and see that other panel because she didn't really want to watch the panel that my brother and I wanted to watch, because we're the nerds, we like to game. Just leave it at that. So I was really excited because I've been watching Mark for a really long time, and I've never seen him in person or anything like that, so I was super hyped. And so we got there like maybe half an hour early, and we sat down towards the side. If you're looking at the stage, it was on like the left side of the stage, but if you're looking out from the stage, it was on the right side. So we sat down, we had fairly decent seats. I mean, I could see the stage very well. So we sat down, we were waiting and talking, and I just felt so anxious because I was like, Mark's just gonna come out on that stage in front of me. I'm not prepared for this. So I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and then finally that guy who's doing the interviews comes out and he sits down and he starts introducing the people on the stage. The first guy was somebody I didn't know, and the second guy was somebody I didn't know. And then Mark came out, and I was screaming probably louder than everybody else. And it was just so weird seeing him in person. I'm just like, you are beautiful. And he had his silver play button with him. So he sits down, and I'm dying. I'm already dying. And I listened to them talk about all these different kinds of charities and stuff that they've done. But he started talking about all the charities that he's done, and then all the other guys were talking about it. I think Mark spoke more than everybody else. He was just like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, I did this charity, I did that charity. I'm like, Mark, we know that you're awesome. Calm down. So on most panels that you go to, they usually have a question and answer portion where you can raise your hand or go to a microphone or whatever to ask them a question. The previous year, I went to a panel in that area, and I raised my hand and tried to ask a question to, I don't remember who it was, and of course I didn't get picked because there was just so many people raising their hands and only 2 people running around with a microphone. At this one, there was only 1 person running around with a microphone, and there was still tons of people asking questions, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just raise my hand just because why not? So I raised my hand, I'm kind of just like, yeah. And then every time they would choose somebody, I would put my hand down to be polite. At one point, I started seeing other people raising their hands even though someone else was still talking. So I was just like, oh, I guess I'm gonna raise my hand now. So I raised my hand, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, the guy doing the interviews was the one who was looking around picking people. And at that exact moment, we made eye contact. And I was like, oh shit. Oh no. It's happening. I was not prepared. He was looking right at me. I was like, no, this is not happening. And meanwhile, this is happening while someone else, like whoever was talking, was still finishing up what they were saying. And so him and I were just looking at each other. And then he looked away and then looked back. And he looked away and then looked back. And I was like, oh my god. I looked towards my brother, but he's not paying attention. And I don't know what to do because I have no question. So I'm quickly like trying to think of anything I can ask them. So the other person that was finishing up talking finishes. And so the guy doing the interviews, he goes, how about the girl in the maroon sleeves? And I'm just like, me? I have maroon sleeves. Me? And like I was kind of like panicking because I was like, oh my god, I'm about to talk to Mark. Oh my god, this is so weird. And so the person with the microphone runs over to me, hands me the microphone, and I stand up and I'm like, hi, my name is Sapphire. And everyone on the panel, I can mostly hear Mark, they go, hi Sapphire. And I'm like, my inner fangirl, it just was dead at that moment. Mark had said my name. I was about to ask Markiplier a question. You know, you would think that I would ask a question like some really important question, or like some clever question, or something I really want to know that, like, you know, is important. But because I had only a little amount of time to come up with some sort of question, I asked Markiplier for fucking editing tips. Yeah. Basically, this is what happened. So after I say my name and he says my name, I go, so I was wondering, like, how or where did you learn how to edit videos? At that moment, Mark started bursting out laughing. And then I continue that because I feel like an idiot. And I'm like, because I don't know how to edit at all. And then Mark goes, yeah, me neither. And it was just so funny, and it took a little bit for everyone to calm down. And so I sat back down and I looked at my brother and I'm full on shaking, like my whole body is shaking. And the person with the microphone walks away. He's just laughing, and I'm like, oh my god, that just happened. I'm not okay right now. And so Mark goes on to this full like rant about how people always ask him like, how do you do this, how do you do that, and then he tells us like, just do it. Like, he does the whole just do it thing. Honestly, it was a great speech. I learned a lot from it. So it was in the end an important question, and I mean, I could have asked him anything in the world, but no, I asked him for editing tips. I'm such an idiot. I probably could have asked for like a picture and he would have said yeah, like, oh. But anyway, after the panel, I was internally dead, and my brother and I walked away, and I just kept yelling at him, and I got a video. I'm not gonna put it in here because I've already told you everything you need to know. And so then my brother and I go meet up with my sister and my friend Salma, and I just scream at them and yell at them and tell them everything that happened. And I showed them the video, and I was like really freaking out. So I just wanted to throw this in there because I thought it was kind of funny and ironic. But the following day I had a meetup with I forgot who, and I'm standing in line. And when you're standing in line, there's like meet and greet lines that go all the way down the room, and it kind of just happens. And so I'm standing there waiting for the person that I'm meeting, and then all of a sudden I look to my left, Mark walks out, and he has a meet and greet right next to me, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, he is a few feet away from me, and I can't go over and hug him or else I will get thrown out of here. I am so mad because he's right there. He's legit like right over there, and I'm like, Mark. So I'm just standing there trying to keep my cool. I'm taking like 1,000 pictures of him meeting other fans. But I meet my person and then I leave. And like I slowly just watch Mark as I leave because he's so beautiful. So that's my story time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I have other stories to tell about like meetups and stuff like that with like YouTubers and Viners and stuff. So if you want me to make some more story times and tell you guys some more stuff, I am totally willing to do that. Give this video a like and also subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next train. Bye.